Good evening, God's little children. Grab your necessities because it's journal time. It's journal time. And today's topic is excuses. And the quote on the journal page today it says, I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuses. And that's by Florence Nightingale. I can't wait to be like Florence Nightingale when I grow up. Well, I am working on it and I'm doing amazing now. When I accepted Jesus Christ as my Savior and I repented and asked God to come into my life and make my path right, you know what? I don't struggle with excuses much anymore. I truly don't. And that is a blessing. And I thank God for their grace and mercy in helping me with that. But I do tell you what, before they came in and helped and made my path straight, I was a huge victim of excuses. They used to outrun me. They used to take over my life. And I was a big procrastinator. And if we can make a list of excuses, mine will be about a mile long. Like, no joke, you guys. And I think that we all suffer and are victims of excuses, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. But what we can do is work on eliminating those excuses. And I think that eliminating excuses is beneficial to us because when we make excuses, it hinders our progress in reaching our dreams. So when we can eliminate them, it makes our paths way much more clear. So let's go ahead and take a look at this journal entry for today. As we have already read, the quote on this journal page, it says, I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuses. And the question for this journal entry is, what excuse are you making that is hindering your progress or your dreams? Right? At least 3 excuses that you will eliminate from your life now. Go ahead, try to really do this exercise. I think it will be really beneficial, especially if you're someone who is suffering and is a victim of excuses. Try this with yourself and write down these examples that I'm giving here, or your own examples actually, so that way you can pray about this and work on eliminating them and then come back and see how things are progressing in your lives to reach your dreams. So the question 1 reads, the excuse I am making right now that is hindering my progress in dreams. Examples of excuses, I put a few, and I put I'm too old to start, I'm not talented enough, I come from a poor background, I don't have any resources. Also, another one could be I don't have the assets. And then my example sentence for question number 1 is, the excuse that is hindering my progress and dreams is the constant self-doubt that floods my mind, telling me that I am not good enough. As always, you guys are free to put whatever excuse it is in that sentence that fits your situation. And then we'll go down to question 1, part 2, and it says, write at least 3 excuses to eliminate from life now. My examples are, the first one is, I'm going to stop making the excuses of my past being the problem of my present, so that way I can have a better future. The second one is, I'm going to actually try instead of saying I can do it just because I have the fear of failing. And then the last one, just keep flipping on me. It says I'm going to stop with my procrastinating with telling everyone else how to go after their dreams and prioritize and focus on going after my own. Let's make that screen clear so you guys can see that. Sorry for the screen jumping like that. I got to figure out a better way to do this, but those will be your 3 areas where you write down your 3 excuses that you want to eliminate. And then we always have a nice little classy tip right here, and it says the tip. Let's try to focus this. It says the tip: excuses rob people of personal growth. When we, as in all of us, people refrain from making excuses, we learn to deliver. Encouraging Bible verses are, whoever conceals their sin does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. And that is Proverbs 28:13. And next one is, the man said, the woman you put here with me gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it. Then the Lord said to the woman, what is it that this you have done? The woman said, the serpent deceived me, and I ate it. And that is Genesis 3 verses 12 to 13, and that's in Genesis with Adam and Eve. And the next one is, if we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. And that is John 1:8. And the last one is for each one should carry their own load. And that's Galatians 6:5. Once again, I'm sorry for the screen jumping like that. Hopefully my voice is clear enough so you guys can hear what I'm saying. But let us focus on trying to eliminate excuses out of our lives. Really try to do this exercise and this journal entry. I was excited to come on here and do this one because I think a lot of the progress that we can make in our dreams coming true, we fail into making it to that point because we make excuses for them. I've made many of excuses in my lives, and I can witness and say that my excuses that I've made did hinder my progress and to make my dreams come true. But now that I am not making excuses, I can't tell you how many things that I'm actually completing and getting done. I'm actually delivering now. And I wanted to come on here and share this because I want you guys to be able to deliver too, because our ultimate goals in life is to live out our dreams, because that's where we find our true purpose. And to get to our true purpose, we cannot take excuses there with us, because in order to deliver, to find that purpose and to live out our dreams, we have to do everything we can, and we cannot make excuses to get there. So whoever is suffering or is a victim of excuses, I think we all are or have been. Let us focus on trying to start eliminating these excuses and then come back and see where you are and where you stand. And I hope that this helps someone, and may peace be with you all. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.